Today I'm going to show you one of the main and most important features of Akeneo PIM Enterprise Edition, the Advanced Right Management. The Community Edition will have a very basic right management, but the Enterprise Edition has a more complete feature. Let's see that a little deeper. When working on the rights management, you will need to first create and define the user. For example, I will create a user, Zoe. I'm on the admin account, so I can go to System, Users Management, Users, and Create User. During the creation, you will have to fill the basic information: the username, password, first name, last name, and the email address. Then, if I go to Additional, I can define the default locale, default catalog scope, default tree, default assets tree. You can also define the default product grid filter. You can define the groups and roles users will belong to. So Zoe is in the marketing department and she is a user. And now I can save the profile. Once the users are saved, you can configure the first level of rights management available in the Community Edition. You can define the permission of each role of user per action. For example, let's change the permission of user. I can go to System, Users Management, Roles, and go to User where Zoe belongs to. Now I can check the permission. The red cross means that she had no right and she cannot do any modification on that element. A green check means that she had full access right and could edit any information. For example, she can edit anything in groups. Finally, the gray ones mean that she had a special right. For example, on Product, administrator can change these rights by simply clicking the red cross or green tick and then save the changes. The Enterprise Edition has more advanced rights that allow you to go deeper in the details of permission. The first one allows you to define which role of user will allow to view or edit different attribute groups. For that, go to Settings, Attribute Group, and choose the group of attribute concern. For example, in marketing, I can set that everyone can view attribute, but only the manager and marketing department can edit attribute. I can add any type of user by simply clicking in the box, or I can type the name, and I can also erase right and save it. Another element where right come into action is the locale. For that, go to Settings, Locales. In this example, I'm going to look for all the locales in French. For example, the French for France locale is activated, and I can see that everyone can view or edit product. But for another locale, it could be different. I'm going to create a new group of users, the French speakers, where Zoe belongs to, and save it. Now if I go back to the locales, I can choose the Canadian French locale and say that everyone can view the product information, but only users with French speaker group can edit product. This is very easy and allows you to manage rights for locales or for language. Finally, you can configure the rights of category of product. When you go to Enrich Categories, you can select any category or set category and design who has rights. For example, if I go to the subcategory of audio and videos, headphones, I can see that which group of users are allowed to view product, edit product, or own the product and work exactly the same as in other right management. You can add or delete anyone. Now if I had to configure the right for users, let's see how it appears in different profiles. I'm going to log in as Zoe, who is a simple user. I already noticed that she has only two tabs, Collect and Enrich. Now if I go to Random Product, I can see that she had only access to Attribute. There are no other tabs, and she can edit the marketing part. the media part, but not the e-commerce part. She doesn't have the right. Also, when Zoe will work on product edit form, she'll only be able to save the draft and not the working copy. She will then need to send it for approval for product check. We'll get deep into the product flow in an upcoming video. Now I'm going to log in as Samsung, a supplier. Here I realize that he has only the right to access the product of brand Samsung and cannot see anything else. The categories on the left does not appear. And if I go to the product, I can only see the attribute tab. I cannot edit the information in the marketing part. I can edit information in technical part, can add medias, and cannot edit any e-commerce information. This can be very convenient if you want to give personal access rights to supplier, for example. Many configurations are possible. This feature is really complete and allows company to define the rights management with a lot of precision. If you want to know more about this feature, please write to us to schedule a demo. Please feel free to ask us for any questions. Thank you.